Dr. Farid Fata enjoyed the type of popularity to match his million-dollar lifestyle. He lived in this Tony mansion and ran several upscale clinics in eastern Michigan. When Patricia Hester started feeling ill in 2010, she says she knew exactly where to go.
He's world-renowned, and when you went in his office, he was top doc.
That first visit is a day she will never forget.
And he went over the results that he said he had, and that I had MDS, a myelodysplastic syndrome, a terminal cancer of the blood, and that if
Terminal, he did say.
It is a terminal disease.
Hester's story is similar to dozens of other patients who prosecutors say Fata told they too had cancer and needed immediate treatment. People like Robert Sobere, who Fata falsely diagnosed with a rare form of blood cancer in 2010.
Your mouth drops, your heart sinks.
Imagine one moment not knowing how long you will live, then after years of chemotherapy or other toxic treatments finding out your doctor lied. You never had cancer at all.
What I wanted to do to him right now was I couldn't repeat what I wanted to do. It was unbelievable.
So you were under treatment for 3 years,
3 years.
Under Dr. Fata?
Yes.
And
yes.
then 3 years later you find out
it's a lie. It's all a lie.
Relief at learning they did not have cancer turned to rage for hundreds of former patients of Dr. Fata, like Hester and Sobere, just 2 of more than 500 victims. Prosecutors say Fata falsely diagnosed his victims with cancer or misdiagnosed them, many given unnecessary chemotherapy or other toxic treatments, all prosecutors say in the name of greed. Fata pleaded guilty to 13 counts of healthcare fraud, 2 counts of money laundering, and what federal prosecutors call one of the worst cases of medical malpractice in U.S. history. They say Fata defrauded insurance companies out of millions of dollars by falsely diagnosing or grossly overtreating his patients.
You tortured them till they took their last breath.
Sobere, Hester, and dozens of his other former patients or relatives of those patients face Fata in federal court for his sentencing. They came here to court to read victim impact statements. It was one emotional story after another. Maggie Dorsey told the court that after chemotherapy treatment she did not need, she's now a shadow of her former self. And Marietta Crabtree read a statement from her husband, who died in 2014. His statement read, "I believe Dr. Fata knowingly and purposely treated me for the wrong cancer. I am in hospice. It is my dying wish that Dr. Fata be imprisoned for the rest of his life." For his part, Fata did not acknowledge the patients who gathered at the court. Many like Hester and Sobere are dealing with a number of ailments as a result of his malpractice. Sobere wanted to face the man who left him with no teeth and a questionable future after the chemotherapy and radiation he did not need. But facing him in court did not bring him peace.
I should never look at him. That got me, he just gets me so upset now. And now just seeing him today just made me sick.
And Anderson Fata did get his chance to address the court. He cried, he begged for mercy, telling the court that he was ashamed for what he did. He apologized to his patients, telling them that he had failed them. Many of those patients, as you know, wanted that maximum 175-year sentence. They got the 45 years, which is essentially a life sentence, but many, for symbolic reasons, wanted the 175.